Xanaphia. Welcome back to the world, all 1,000 of you. And that is not really a number that I thought I would see on this channel. I didn't think that there would be 1,000 of you watching this, but sure enough, that's how many are watching now. That's how many of you there are. And I wanted to thank all of you for watching, for subscribing, for all of that, because along with 1,000 of you subscribing to the channel and watching these videos, there's now 50 videos. I've now made 50 of these, all in this same world. When originally I was only going to make maybe a few, because I only made a couple of these just for a friend, and then people started finding these, and here we are now. And 100 was already like making my mind hurt a little bit more than it is right now, because trying to like picture 100 people, like okay, I can picture 100 people because like that's less people than went to my school. That's probably about as many people you would see in like a restaurant. 200, okay, maybe it's a particularly bigger restaurant, still smaller than most like schools. 500, oh, okay, that's a little bit more difficult. And then now 1,000, I'm like, okay, fuck, this is a lot. Because that's like the size of some concert venues, isn't it? Like I'm trying to, like I imagine it's still not like as many people that you would have at, say, I don't know, Madison Square Garden, watching like basketball, but that's still a lot of people. 1,000 people. So yeah, I said this in the last set of videos. I asked for questions. I asked for all of you to ask me some questions so I can answer them for the 1,000 subscriber special, and I have them right here, written down. And well, the channel actually reached 1,000 subscribers a couple days ago, but I was holding off on this video a little bit because, well, my videos asking for questions hadn't come out yet, but luckily now I have some questions. So we'll get to those right now. So yep, happy 1,000 subscribers, happy 50 videos as well. But my head right now, because this video I don't really have anything planned, but other than to just take it easy because my head is hurting. Yeah, I have a fucking headache for some reason. So I'm not really wanting to do that much other than just talk and answer some questions, and yeah. So the first question was, what did you have for breakfast? I will tell you. By the way, what I'm doing right now is I'm going to make a bunch of glass because the cathedral needs it. So I think to use the system that I have, it's about this much sand. Yeah, so the cathedral is going to have a lot of glass. I'll just remind you how much glass there is. So there's a bunch of windows, as you can see, but they're all going to go pretty high up. So I don't even expect the glass that I am making now to be enough. But if it's more than enough, well, there's still other things that need glass around this world. So yeah, this is going to be what I do while answering these questions. But yeah, what did I have for breakfast? I need lava. I had 2 pieces of bread toasted for, yeah, okay, so there we go. Yeah, it was 2 pieces of bread toasted and a little bit of coffee. Oh yeah, and just a little bit of butter as well on the bread. Alright, the next question is, what is your favorite game? Thought about this for a little bit, and that would be Half-Life 2. Sorry, Half-Life 1. Not Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 is good, but I really like Half-Life 1. I just have some great memories with that. Because well, it wasn't actually my copy of the game. A friend of mine let me borrow her copy, so I installed it on at that time, my computer. So my old computer, I played it on that. Surprisingly, it ran all right. I was kind of expecting it wouldn't, but yeah. She said try it, see if it would work, because that computer was like real. That computer was surprisingly reliable for how bad it was. And then that computer just stopped working this year actually. But yeah, no, that's my favorite game, Half-Life, because of the I really like the game, but also just all the memories around it. Around that time, it makes it one of my favorite games. Yeah, I also didn't play the game when it came out, or anywhere near when it came out. When I played it, it was, let's just say, closer to today than closer to when the game came out, so probably early 2006. Okay, so the next question is, what most would you like to see added in Minecraft? I, this was a, this question I liked because I really had to think for a bit, and the main thing that I can think of actually would sort of involve everything that basically has come from here. Like, if I just stand here, this is exactly what I want add more with this game. Now, I also I also think that the game may still change because it's still being made, it's still being worked on, so it's possible that we aren't really seeing like the full extent of what this game would be. Because right now, like one of the things I thought about as well with this is that you could actually make this kind of like a strategy game because we have everything here. Like I'll give an example as to how you could turn this into a strategy game compared to the way it is now. So we have resource like gathering, extraction, all that. Um, and because of that, if you think about, say, like Age of Empires, it's a similar thing where you have to get gold, you have to get stone, you have to get wood, and you also need food in order to make people. So all of those things, except for the people, exist in this game right now. So what would be interesting in that respect that I could see making sense is that you almost have a way of like building kind of towns in the game, sort of like what I'm already doing a little bit, but they would actually exist and work. I think that could be one direction the game takes. I don't know if I would be as big of a fan of that or not, but you know that's what I mean by it's still there's still a lot that could be done with the game. The game could change a lot. But as for what has already, based on what has already happened with the game, um, one of the things I really liked was this. Okay. Because like having this whole other world that you could go to was really cool. And then the fact that it's like its own environment, it has its own like resources and stuff. Overall, I just really like this. Um, so what I'm talking about though is basically what what I would like to see add in this game would be more stuff kind of like this. And the reason why is because having another world that has its own unique thing to it, and as well has its own resources, meaning like you have this stone here, you have all the lava here, which then brings me to the next idea that I had, where you also have, because of this, almost like a new fuel source. Well, it is a new fuel source, but you have like a technological evolution, if you will. So, similar to like Age of Empires, this is almost, this world existing almost is like entering a new tech age in civilization. Where now we have the lava age, because that's what I'm doing right now. Is that I'm making glass by using lava from here, and notice how with everything that I've done so far, this is like the only bit of lava that I've used. Meanwhile, you have like just here this entire lake of it. So basically, to summarize what I'm saying with that, is having a whole other world that has its own resources that you can go to and get stuff out of, that then comes back to your main, like, regular world, I think is a really cool idea. But there still needs to be more stuff done with that. So basically, like, there should be more stuff added to this new world. But then there should also be other worlds that get added in that achieve similar things. And then maybe, I don't know, you need to like do some stuff in here in order to like progress enough with technology to be able to go into that next world. I think that would be also another really cool direction for the game. And if it goes in that direction, what should be done is there should be some kind of like fuel that exists between coal and lava, because like right here, okay, this has been going forever, and you know it's like this is maybe too good. Now I think the other thing that would be pretty great is if there was some kind of fuel source that existed in the evolution between coal and lava, because lava is like too good, right? Like I've just restocked this, right, and taken out some of the glass, and it's still going, whereas by now I will have gone through however much coal just to do this. So having something in the middle that is like a thing that you have to obtain, you still have to do stuff to get to it, but that would come logically before getting what is, I don't know, like nuclear fusion, it feels like. I think that also would make sense. And I think the best candidate for that would be something like oil, maybe. Because one thing that I thought of as well is that these are supposed to like burn out. But what would be cool is maybe the alternative, the next step from torches, would be having like kerosene lamps that you could put around the place that you would restock or refill with fuel, kerosene in this case, and they burn slower, they last longer, and maybe they're even a little bit brighter than torches. I don't know. Some kind of thing like that, I think would be pretty cool. And yeah, I think that would make a lot of sense. And I'm not saying that we need to be able to have like full-scale industrial production of oil, like it's the modern world. Like I don't think we need to say go out to the ocean and build an oil well and fill the ocean with oil. Something that would be just something that would make sense, I guess.